I hope you are well and I hope you are doing great, most especially you, the Black family. I am Salim Toure, and if this is your first time, please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share the videos. Before we go back to Africa, please listen to what I have to say. The African diaspora has been in the Western world for hundreds of years, if not thousands. And many of our brothers and sisters over there in the diaspora want to move back to Africa in order to save themselves from the incessant insult of the white, and people feel insulted and ashamed to be related with Africa, despite the fact that you are from Africa, whether you like it or not, whether you agree or not. But the fact that you feel insulted when you are being related to Africa is what I want to address today. And number one, I would like to address the matter by saying you shouldn't feel insulted when someone relates you to Africa. You should be proud to be related with Africa, because that's where humanity began, and every civilization began in Africa. However, I have some other things to say to you before you make your decision. First of all, think about why you want to move back to Africa. Ask yourself. There are some people who have been saying they don't know anything about Africa, they are not related to Africa as such, they are not Africans. What I want you to ask yourself is a simple question. If you are part of those people who happen to say they are not Africans, yet you are still identified as African American or African Canadian or African or whatever, ask yourself, had your ancestors had the chance to move back to Africa when they were first taken to the divided state, will they move back to Africa or not? That's the first question I want you to ask yourself. Secondly, before you do or make any attempt of moving back to Africa, there is one crucial or two crucial things you need to do. One is to get organized before you do so. And organized in the sense that you are supposed to organize in order to fight the French off. Why can't we just come together in order to fight the French off our backs? Why can't we do that? 1 billion people and over. We cannot do anything to get rid of the French, despite the fact that there are evidence of what the French have been doing to Africans at large. And secondly, if you intend to move back to Africa after you get yourself organized, please do yourself a favor by going through the sea. Not to move back to Africa through the sea. No, just go into the sea where your ancestors passed through the Atlantic Ocean to the divided states. When you do so, at least stay for 30 or 1 hour before you go back and take your flight. At least come back with the spirit of the ancestors with you down here in Africa. And nonetheless, if you wish to come back to Africa, you are free to come back into any country of your choice. But one thing that we must all come together to fight is the unity of Africa. Because if we are not united, we are not going anywhere. Unity is what brings us together. Remember, I am because you are, and you are because I am. There are people who keep on saying they are not Africans in the sense that they were not born in Africa. I agree with them and I understand that, because hundreds of years of colonialism and neo-colonialism and the bullying that people went through, surely they have to forget something about themselves. But we have to decolonize ourselves in order to be able to get back to our normal stage on the worldly level. And also, I would like to state that you have been in America, or the divided state house, as I wish to call it, for so many years, and now we are moving back to Africa as Ghanaians, as Tanzanians, as South Africans, as Somalians, or as Ethiopians, or as Kenyans, or as Nigerians, no, or as Gambians. That's not how it is supposed to be. We are supposed to come together as Africans. Remember, you are addressed, first of all, as African American, African Canadian, and African French, or whatever. So we have to begin to fight the African Union, the AU, the useless AU, in order to be able to get this continent united so that we can be able to free ourselves from the Western world. Can you imagine? West Africa are trying to get a single currency of their own. And the French were able to come over and hijack the money. Yet out of the billions of people that we have on the continent and elsewhere in the diaspora, we are all as silent as church mouse. Why are we so passive and pacifist when it comes to the white people? What's wrong with us as a people? What's wrong with us? Something has to be done, and it has to be done real quick. Let's begin to call for the unity of Africa. Since when the Western world went into Germany to divide Africa into all these little countries, and since when we got our independence, up till today, we were not able to undo what the white people have done to us. Whoever did this to us, truly that person is an evil genius. So we have to do anything and everything possible within our reach to see that we get rid of these people in order to be free. And when I say totally free, I mean totally 100% free from the Western world. And in order to do so, there is no better candidate to lead us into all this struggle than Her Excellency, Dr. Arikana Chihombori Kwao. Please, 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 don't forget to register with her if you are a professional. Register with her on our addi.org for the benefit of us all. Remember once again, you are because I am, and I am because you are.